All right, we will see you soon, Amber. Thank you. A major milestone today in the construction of the Amway Stadium in downtown Grand Rapids. The final steel beam of the canopy now in place as construction workers and project leaders were there for the topping off ceremony this morning. 13 on your sides, Peter Elliott is joining us live from downtown GR. Peter, good afternoon. Seems like it was a pretty nice day for a topping off ceremony there.
Hey Tanner, you could not have asked for a better day for a ceremony. We were here back in January when it was brutally cold. We wondered how the construction workers could even carry on in those conditions. This is probably better to work in here than those winter conditions. Again, a pretty brutally cold winter and a rainy spring, but still they are ahead of schedule on this project, and this is the biggest milestone to date here, the final steel beam laid in this effort. I'll show you a look here at one of the sides of the stadium. This is a project that a lot of people here in Grand Rapids have been following along, whether they realize it or not, because when you drive past US 131, you see this stadium, you can't miss it. Construction is about 50% of the way done. Shane Napper with Rockford Construction, the project leader, says that they are ready for their goal to have this stadium online by spring of 2027. That is when the season starts. This, of course, will be the home of AC Grand Rapids, an MLS Next Pro team. The club's president, Darius Barnes, says this stadium is going to be the crown jewel of the league. The primary focus of this stadium, of course, is soccer, but it will also host other sports, other events, potentially even concerts. We talked with David and Carol Van Andel, who are involved in these big efforts with Grand Action 2.0. David Van Andel says in the same way that Van Andel Arena lifted up downtown and the Acrisure Amphitheater is really lifting up southwest Grand Rapids, they imagine that Amway Stadium will be a catalyst for other development here on the west side of Grand Rapids.
This is going to be a big boost for the west side. We've focused a lot on the city core for so long, and now that we've moved over to this side of the river, I think you'll see the same thing happen here that happened around the arena. The arena was in a blighted area, and over time all of that got rehabbed, and now it becomes an entertainment district, and I think you'll see a lot more of that develop around here as well.
So project leaders signing a ceremonial beam here right there behind me. It will actually go somewhere around the stadium. We're not sure just yet where exactly it will be, but the actual final beam here elevated in Amway Stadium, and more progress will come here. They say they'll lay the turf at some point in the fall and in the winter. Then they've got a big 3-story video board that will go in on this side closer to the stadium. A lot more progress to be done here, but about halfway through here in Amway Stadium ahead of the spring season. As we get into soccer fever here in this country, the World Cup coming this summer, it's going to be an exciting time for soccer here in the U.S. and certainly in West Michigan. For now, live outside Amway Stadium in downtown Grand Rapids, I'm Peter Elliott, 13 on your side.
All right, Peter, thank you.